It's me, Kevin G here. And you may have already noticed something weird. I'm Partner Experiments and I haven't done my normal. It's me, Kevin G, and welcome back to another episode of Partner Experiments. That's because, today we're not opening anything. Today we're not talking about weeks or talking about what the next update will be. Today we are talking about how, unfortunately, I am quitting. Yes, you have heard me right. I am quitting the game. So, this should be fun. First of all, this is not my actual clan, but I'm probably gonna delete my clan as well. Now, I feel like you may be shocked about this. I was this game's like #1 defender and supporter, but you may have noticed that over time, my videos of testing them out have gotten a bit meaner to the developers. And I have a pretty good reason as to why. Just because it feels random and just because it feels weird, okay? We will open up some crates, but I honestly don't care what I get from them. Now let's just do Christmas crates, because I've always liked those. Now, I'd like to jump into a few of the reasons as to why I'm going to be quitting today. And why I've been holding off from making this video. Now, the first reason, and we will talk about why I've been holding off on making this video towards the end. But I want to talk about the reasons why I'm leaving, okay? And I want to say, first of all, this community is pretty thoughtful, okay? I'm not going to say that they are amazing, because some people in this community are very bad. And you know what? That just happens with every single community out there. So I don't necessarily think it's a bad, oh my goodness, they're the only people that have a bad community. It happens to everyone else too. But I know that the partners have been very nice, very thoughtful, at least from my experiences with them. I think maybe 1 or 2 partners haven't been that nice, but the others have shown a lot of kindness and a lot of support. And most of all, they've always been happy to help, and I've been at least trying to help them as much as I can. Now, the second reason, okay, and this is an actual one as to why I'm leaving, the game isn't good anymore. And I know a lot of people have said this already. I think Will has said it, Taj has said it, Bemi has said it, who else has said it? Mangwa was... I don't know if he's watching this, but he was one of my best friends in this game, and he was probably the one of the nicest people. He was the reason why I actually became a partner in this game. Taj wanted to help me, but I had to wait till my 3rd video got to 1K, which I want to say thank you very much. If it wasn't for everyone else, the people who are watching this, I wouldn't have been a partner. But, he was a very good friend, Mango. And unfortunately, he's moved on. He's moved on to the game called Rivals. That's been upsetting, but I'm not going to attack them for that. I'm going to attack them for them not caring about their game anymore. And, I think it was kind of obvious the more it went on. Because at the beginning, drill update came out. And I thought to myself, wow, they're actually fixing this game. They are still showing an effort. But no, they're not. This drill update came out 2 months ago. And this has already been in this game for 2 months, okay? Christmas event as actually ended like a day ago, so I'm not attacking them for that. But they do a terrible job with updating partner experiments. They take 2 days. And granted, that's not the worst thing on planet Earth. Sometimes it takes 3 days. But no, I'm not attacking them for how long it takes for them to make an update in this game. Just them using old content that they already have from the main game. No, I'm attacking them because you can't be a mobile partner and go into endless mode and actually summon things. You can't go into a game mode and give yourself doll hairs. And you know what I know? For sure, okay? I've typed in /e admin in there. It doesn't work. But, okay, when you try it on computer, I've seen Quill, I've seen others. They can use it. That is not fair, okay? I don't know why they just decided to release half of the partner experiments mobile update and then keep the other half away, because that's what it feels like, to tell you the truth. That is what it feels like. Second of all, this is pretty important. Partner experiments is essentially useless due to the fact that, some of the ultimates that you would want to spawn, like, for example, create unit, or create troop. That's going big. Okay, sorry, that was weird. So let's go ahead and create troop. I'll give it to me. And then let's go Frost DJ Speaker Man. But what about, because I know it's Frost Titan. Oh, you can't spawn that in. How about Golden? No, you also can't spawn that in. How about... Oh, what's that? You're telling me the ranked PvP unit can't be spawned in? That's interesting. So, let's face it, the only units you can spawn in that are ultimates. Quantum. Upgraded... What is it? Upgraded... Hold on. Upgraded Titan Croc-Man. Upgraded Titan Drill-Man. And then upgraded Titan Dragon Drill-Man. That is 4 out of, what, at this point I think it's 8, because I don't think you can spawn in Angelic either. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, you can't. You can't spawn in Titan Glacier, which, thank goodness, an ultimate that already has 13k existing in the main game. I'm so glad that we can spawn that in, because us partners probably can't get it in the main game. But then units that we actually want to showcase, tough to get ones like Angelic, yeah, that's the one you decide that you should not include in the game. Like, come on, man, that's just... That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. Why do that? Like, I don't know why you would just go to insane ranks to be like, hey, oh, wow, look at that. We got a Titan Glacier. Who cares? Why would you just say something like, yeah, partner experiments is meant so that you can get all of the units that you want to. But then the units, the ultimates that us partners want to spawn, you cannot. Like, are you kidding me? That's one of the main uses for partner experiments. Third of all, let's talk about how they do not care about their community. Okay? And, I wasn't there at the time, so I'm kind of going off of what Quill, Taj, and Bemmy, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure it was his idea, but I'm going off of what they said. Or at least allegedly said. They actually, hold on, no, I remember seeing this conversation. I think it was like in June, July. They had a genius idea. They were like, hey, Atlantic, this game isn't doing well. It's doing terrible. Listen, we think that you should start clean. You should do toilet tower defense too. Just, add in some stuff that games are adding in, like enchants, evolving, Great example of this being Five Nights Tower Defense. Anyways, they responded back with no. Nope. But that's not what's upsetting me, okay? Because it's very tough too, but I can understand. They didn't want to make a second game of this. They wanted to continue updating the first one. Maybe they just didn't get permission by the owner of Skibbity Toilet, so they couldn't do it. Now, what bothers me is the fact that they have a suggestion box that, it sometimes it has terrible suggestions. But it can also have very good ones. And now, I can't use a few of the ones. Like, I can't pop it up. One of the ones that I saw was using the, for Halloween, the Skibbity Toilet zombie universe, whatever. And before you say, like, oh, they couldn't do it, I'm pretty sure that, I could be wrong. But I don't think they were allowed to do any of the clock/drill units or pencil units, and yet, oh, what's that? What's that? People are chanting. Yeah, they still did it. So I don't think they care all that much about using someone else's, because think about it this way. The owner of Skibbity Toilet didn't give them permission to begin with. They had to get their game shut down. Then they had to be like, hey, yeah, so could you just give us back our game? Like, can you unstrike it? And, let's just say this. We don't know what happened in the background, so I don't know what they decided to do, how they decided to do it to get the game back. But all I know is that something happened. No one else was in the room where it happened. I know that's a very, very bad timed reference. But whatever, okay? Like, I'm pretty sure that they also approved that idea. I think Hopeless talked about it. So that's pretty funny how you can just approve an idea and then not do it. But fourth, people are quitting. Okay. Anyways, let's just say, like, FNAF Tower Defense. I think it had a lot more players. But let's just go ahead and say that it went to 10K players, because people did not want to play a FNAF Tower Defense game anymore. However, they still had very, very good updates. I'm pretty sure that the partners in that game would still do videos. But when you have, and let's go into the main game for a unit that isn't even that good. Like, pretty sure, my Glacier Titan is way better than this. And admittedly, he is an ultimate. So let's just go ahead and show a unit that does more. Wow, shiny Juggernaut Titan TV Man. And now I hear what you're saying. Okay, that's what, Kevin? That's not fair. That's a shiny. Well then. What is that? The Aqua Titan Speaker Man? He's AoE. He's a godly. He does more damage than that. So how is that making sense? But here's where everything funny comes into play. Hi, random person. Let's just go ahead and equip some good units. Bam. Get the Titan Fan. DJ TV. Just equip random units we don't care about. Boop. Okay, I thought I saw 3 people. Okay, that was very weird and random. I don't know where they went, but they just disappeared, which is funny. Okay, let's go in now. So, we're gonna start. And let's take a look at this completely brand new map that took them 2 weeks to do, because it was just such a... Huh? Huh? Wait a minute. No. Yeah, which makes you wonder, what is this game even doing? Like, why did it take 2 weeks for them to make an update? Basically, reskinning the Titan corrupted Clockman, which is just a reskin of volcano Titan or whatever. Then they're using the same exact map. So I don't see why it took them 2 weeks to produce a mediocre / lackluster update. It just was not worth it at all. But worst of all, they had the audacity to call it the Clock version 2 update. So what are you thinking when you hear that? You think that it's going to be like 30 different new units? Kind of like the first one. But no, it's 4 of them. So I could just keep going on and on about how this game sucks. But I think the moral of the story is that I'm quitting. I'm quitting Tower Defense. And, again, a bunch of partners have already done this. I'm basically the last person to do this. And I just don't see how I could keep, making videos about a game that, 1, doesn't care about what the community thinks, 2, just kind of does its own thing, and 3, it doesn't listen to anyone. And they're just making weird, random characters, reskins. It just isn't the old toilet tower defense, and I just can't see myself playing this game anymore. But there's one thing I want to say, okay? Maybe every once in a while you'll catch me in this game. But I think for videos, I am done. That being said, I hope you have a wonderful day and or night, and goodbye.